Graydon had to feel really good last game getting those 2 goals. Just in general, how did you feel after that win? Not just in general, but also for your own accomplishments.
I mean, big win for us, right? Obviously, a tough little spurt there for the last few games. So getting in the win column's huge. From a personal level, right? Yeah, it was great. I've been dreaming of that since I was a little kid. But I think it made it all that much better that we got the dub, and obviously helped the team kind of get on a roll now and see how we do the next few games.
On Thursday, what was the big turning point in that game? And he actually mentioned your first goal, really feeling like that was a momentum swing for you guys. To get more comfortable in this league, how have you also seen throughout this year that happen for you?
Team perspective, I think energy, right? I think that was a big thing for us going into that game in Georgia, just having a little more jam. And personally, that's kind of what I wanted to bring, a little more juice. Kind of just use my energy and stuff to kind of help my teammates out and kind of get them going as well. Obviously new guy here, so not trying to take too much responsibility for putting the ball in net and doing all those things, but doing all the little things right and just help my teammates do what they need to do to be successful.
Fulfilling was it? Because the offense has played great at times this year, but you've had those like 5-minute lapses in games where things just haven't went your way. To play that full 60 minutes against an undefeated team at that point, how does that now translate to the rest of the season to show like, hey, we can put it all together and have a lot of success?
Group, and I haven't played with guys that skilled I don't think that many of them, and it's so cool playing with them. It makes the game so easy, and they flow so well together, move the ball, and we have so many different things to rely on, like speed, ball movement. They shoot the ball very well, so as long as we keep doing those things, we're going to be successful.
And then but this old Rochester, new Rochester rivalry, has anybody kind of filled you in on that? Do you know any of the backstory on it or no?
Growing up, I was a big Rochester fan, like guys like Sean Williams, obviously growing up being my coach, a family friend of mine. So I definitely watched a lot of games, and I kind of know a little bit of the history. The new and the old, not as much, but I'm excited to hop into it and see how it goes tonight, and hopefully we can get on the right foot.
Well, if you like the jerseys have to be cool for you to have that experience with the teal and purples. That's awesome.
Pretty cool. So excited.
So you're with this group of lefties that all have ranging levels of experience, but also each of them has a completely different game. So are you trying to pull things from each of them, or are you also trying to then be a fourth completely different type of player from that lefty side?
Obviously, from all the guys, it's huge for me. Second game last weekend, so these guys have been in the league for quite a while, and obviously very successful players. So I think trying to learn as much as I can from them and kind of make it my own almost. So bring what I have and what I've done my whole life in my lacrosse career, and just kind of taking pieces of their game as well, and kind of just combining into a fourth lefty and just something new that different teams haven't seen before, and just kind of complementing Turner, Fieldsy, and T-Mac.
Biggest in terms of helping you grow, just mentoring you, those little conversations on that O-line?
Smith has been huge for me, and obviously Lance and Turner. Those guys have been awesome, and I've asked them a lot of questions, picked their brain a lot, and just kind of little things, right? Like even if it's not having a great day shooting, just come over and talk to me and say, hey, it's all good, right? We're going to get going. Obviously Coach Clay is awesome, helping me out, giving me some pointers, and those guys have been great and just kind of helped me every step of the way, and I'm sure they're going to continue to do so, and I really appreciate it, and just continue to pick the brain.
Yeah. For you, obviously, you go to Albany, the legend of Connor Fields exists, right? Especially when you're a left-handed attackman for that team.
Yeah.
Just what was your initial thoughts of Connor before you ever met him and played with him, and now that you're his teammate, what is it like to see him?
It was special watching him, obviously. Committed to Albany, he was there, obviously with Lyle. I got to watch him all 4 years, and just kind of how special a player he is, the way he shoots the ball, carries the ball, and just kind of takes over games. And obviously seeing him playing in Rochester, and when I saw he got traded here a couple of years ago, and then I got drafted, I was like, wow, this is a pretty special moment. And I've been growing up watching him and watching him dominate, so I'm just happy to get out here and help him out and kind of feed off of him and learn from him, and to be able to play with him, and obviously the rest of the offense, such great players, it's really special and privileged.